Are you ready for this, Ferrus?
I am confident in my ability to take this case down. I will put Magnus in his place.
Well, let's do this. It is you first case as a newly appointed judge of the Imperium.
Correction, your first day, Tolchen, and I will be proving Magnus guilty in this case.
I will stand as the prosecutor. Let's do this.
Order in the court. Magnus, the Red, 254 years of age. Gender male, fingerprint number 82398. Criminal record, unlawful use of psyker during war times. Mental health test is positive. Charges are listed as first-degree murder.
Details are as followed. Recently, a Space Marine of the Thousand Suns Legion number TS-0823, also known as Ahriman, recently wound up in the United Terra Hospital unit due to warp poisoning. Not long after, under the care of the Progal Dorn, it was found that the warp gummies Ahriman consumed were tainted with Tainch magic, unknowingly giving the consumer lethal side effects. These side effects include rapid heart rate, muscle paralysis, hallucinations, and death after an extended period of time.
During the investigation, it was found the gummies originated from Psyker Eats Incorporated, and it was found the CEO of the Psyker Eats Incorporated was Magnus, the Red. During the investigation, it was found that some of the gummies also made their way into several Dark Angel rations, where multiple of the Astartes got sick and died due to the overload of magic. Here is a statement from a whistleblower.
They knew what they were putting in those gummies. It is unnatural what they are doing in there, but it will increase our profits by 7-fold. What is a few Chaos Space Marines? I say let them overload the warp magic. This statement comes from Horus Lupercal, a high-ranking member in the company. Horus is known for implementing many cost-cutting measures in the company, such as using warp magic to falsely sway public opinion.
And now I will allow the plaintiff Lionel Johnson to state his claim.
Thank you, Judge. Horus and Magnus, you knew what you were doing with the chaos magic and did nothing about it. How dare you put my legionaries' lives at risk for a profit? If you knew that your own Space Marines cannot stand the magic, what makes you think other Space Marines can? It is an insult to the Emperor's vision to put your pride above others' lives.
Valdor, I would like to request a counterclaim.
And what would that be?
I claim that the chaos magic was in the acceptable use range of warp magic. We did testing and did conclude some warp magic in some doses was safe to use for the gummies.
That still does not explain how they died after exposure. They have been in some contact with warp magic before, and they were fine. So what is so different here? I believe the warp magic was tainted.
Well, with no physical evidence, I cannot support your claim, Lion, just because it is a statement that is not solid proof. I have been just informed by my advisor, Genetia Kroll, that new evidence has surfaced in the case. I need time to review the new evidence privately to not sway opinion. Interesting. With new evidence, I have come to a clearer conclusion. Magnus is guilty.
Your Honor, I would like to object.
And what would that be? Horus Lupercal.
How can you prove the artifacts were tainted with Scenish chaos magic? If the Dark Angels that got afflicted died, how was Ahriman able to survive, albeit with some difficulty?
There have been reports in the past of the Thousand Suns using changeling spellbooks on the battlefield. Some dark angels and salamanders claimed they were uneasy fighting alongside them, citing that the warp magic was too confusing and concentration was difficult alongside afflictions of unknown diseases after the battle.
If anything, those are the effects of Nurgle magic, but none was found.
New evidence has been brought to my attention. Now it has been revealed that Nurgle chaos magic was used as well as changeling magic. Because of this factor, it makes the deaths more possible. Since Nurgle magic causes the same effects as what was seen on the Dark Angels, it is only fair to assume that the gummies were tainted with both chaos, God's magic, combined with Ahriman's sickness, as well as the Nurgle magic found in the artifacts, as well as the company history. It is only fair to assume the company knew what they were doing to cut costs. I sentence Magnus to 75 years in prison and an $8 million fine. And I sentence Horus to 45 years with a $5 million fine. Case 3868 has been closed.